Good afternoon, and welcome to another Rick Williams podcast. Before I get started, I want to give a shout out to Rouge Custom Mugs for the mugs that he sent us, highlighting Black history and Black heritage. Big shout out to them. Shout out to my wife, for the beautiful background. That blanket is a blanket that my late grandmother Irene Ragley made. I'm very fond of that blanket. But anyway, thank you for the lovely background. Just to follow up a little bit on what we talked about earlier, because I don't want y'all to think that this is a podcast of hate your people. It's not that. But we do have to talk about some things that we're doing in order to correct some of the things that our people have done. I say that over and over again. Times are changing. We need to now address the things that have been destructive to us, so we can start to participate in the things that will be uplifting and self-generating. So, with that being said, again, we was talking about, what are we going to do personally? Because I want to talk about what everybody else is not doing. What me and my wife is personally doing with a few more of the brothers, a couple more of the brothers, and that is we are putting together a program to where we can teach these children trades. We might have to do it out of our garage. We don't know yet, but we're going to do it. And we ain't waiting on a big fancy building to do it. We might have to do some things out of our basement. We don't know yet. We might just buy a little $5,000 lot and throw a pole barn up and run some electricity to it. We don't know yet what we're going to do. But you can rest assured that it's being done. We got to come together and be ready to teach. Whatever trade it is that you got, whatever kind of legacy of information that you want to leave behind, this is the time to do it. This is the information age. So that's what we bring to the table. And we're going to do this on behalf of the children that, most of y'all have lost hope in, lost faith in, And they, in turn, is losing faith in us, or have lost faith in us. So we're going to reinvent and reinvest in our youth, in our children. And hopefully we can teach them how to make millionaires out of themselves with the trade that they are learning. And y'all know that we have to, at some point, start supporting black businesses and black finances. We can't stay afraid of Black Wall Street. Could happen anytime. We know this. Ain't no sense in being afraid of what could or what may happen, because we've seen it done before. Not the same time, not the same people. I'm not sure it might not be the same outcome, but we have to start preparing to do something other than talk. We got to start to teach. Now, we can do this, y'all, not by getting funds and donations and not by asking people for help. We the biggest spenders in the world. We can spend $10, each of us, on the programs that our children is bringing forth, that we are going to go out and buy at some store to have in our homes for this or that. We can invest in our own children, make millionaires out of ourselves, and pass that on down. Pass it on down. But we have to start teaching it somewhere. And we have to clear the table so they are not bamboozled and hoodwinked out of their finances, because they didn't know that these traps is being laid for them. Because people inside their own camp is going to be waiting to eat off them if they ain't careful who they got around them. We have to point them out. Whether they be pastors, whether they be your mama, your daddy, your uncles and aunties, and I ain't saying don't cut nobody off or don't talk to nobody, but I'm just saying be aware who and what some people bring to the table. And that's what we're going to teach them. We're not just going to teach them how to, eat. We're also going to teach them how to be protected and how to make their money grow for them. So we're gonna have different kinds of classes, hair braiding classes, fingernail classes, whatever it is that my wife and her girls want to do for the young ladies. We're gonna make sure that it's there for them. We're gonna make sure that we're educating them and teaching them how to be good young ladies and these boys how to be good young men, on top of generating the income, on top of learning a trade that they can utilize to be self-sufficient for them and their families, regardless of what the stock market says or anything else is going on. So, you want to know what we're going to do? That's what we're going to do. In fact, that's what we're doing. So I'm not just saying this and ain't doing nothing myself. Let's get together. Let's make it happen. You can do this anywhere you're at. You don't need me. You don't need nobody. All you got to do is get a few children together and say, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make candles. We're going to make ashtrays. And then we're going to go and we're going to sell them at the church. We're going to sell them at the park. We're going to sell them wherever. And you're going to get the money from that what you're doing with your own hands and your own know-how after we teach it to you. So we're going to teach them. And we're going to create an income and a product. And that's how you start to grow. And that's how we start to be self-sufficient. And that's how we go about bringing about power within our lives. Y'all take care. Until the next time, holler at your boy. Check me out on YouTube, Anchor, Facebook. Holler at me. Tell me you don't like it. Tell me you like it. Tell me something. Don't just be silent. Don't be quiet. Don't be the little scary one that don't want to voice your opinion. The platform is open. The microphone is free. Talk to me. Till the next time, man, I love y'all. I'll let your boy.